Breakfast with Andy presents Mutiny at the Estate. It's the fourth week of spring, and Beatrice Galston has organised a celebratory garden party for the local heads of society at Thistlewood Estate. Meanwhile, Reginald has been discussing plans with his neighbour, Captain Hardfellow, to overturn a local community council decision to ban firearms. We pick up the story on the afternoon of the party, as Reginald and Geoffrey revise their tactics.
I say we all just show up at the next meeting and show them all how firearms were meant to be used.
Quite right. But how does one organise for a herd of deer to be present for the demonstration?
Dashed if I know where all of this namby-pamby tree-hugging politics has sprung from.
I advised them against rerunning Bambi at the local theatre last summer. I knew there'd be strife.
Just what you get for allowing aldermen of bad breeding to run the locality. All of this talk about fiscal management and social policy.
Boulder Dash.
When will they realise that no one can buy their way into society? One must be born into it.
Too right.
Reginald?
What is it, Beatrice?
Spiffing soiree, Mrs. Galston.
Thank you, Captain. Reginald, may I have a word?
Oh, certainly. Excuse me, old fellow.
Not at all.
What the devil is it, Beatrice? Can't you see I'm
a little concerned about the guests, Reginald.
What guests? All I see at the moment is a disproportionate number of Hispanic...
Precisely. Our doors opened an hour ago, and so far only 30 people, all of Hispanic persuasion, have arrived.
A ridiculous number of servants. Who authorized?
They are acting as though they are guests, Reginald.
Guests? Never heard such nonsense.
Thank you for such a wonderful party, Mr. and Mrs. Goldstone. And the gift bags are very generous.
That looks like my great-grandmother's diamond necklace.
Would Madam like a bite of my chipolata?
Oh, really? Take it away.
What the devil are those foreign finger foods doing on the menu?
And that's another thing. The menu doesn't at all resemble what I discussed with Marguerite.
Backbone, Beatrice. See what happens when you don't use a firm hand with the help?
I say, old boy, do you have anything other than tequila on the bar?
Tequila? What's going on here?
Your attention, please.
What is Marguerite doing up there?
Welcome to the Thistlewood Estate Springtime Fiesta.
This is too much.
Thank you all for attending and for being in place so
In
quickly.
place?
You will all have your gift bag by now, and there is some beautiful silverware to collect on the way out. But first, Macarena!
Get your hands off me!
Oh!
I'll be speaking to your master, young man.
Reginald, those children.
Come to me, my children. Mother will be feeding you well tonight.
Children? What the... thank goodness. Jeremy.
Take Mariette and Julio inside, Marguerite. This is no sight for our children.
Your children? Yes, madam.
Where do you want me to take the lady?
Take them both to the cellar.
No! Oh, Jeremy!
Thistlewood Estate had never seen such happenings in its 700-year history. What do the servants have planned for the Galstons? Will Mariette and Julio be scarred by the events of the day? Will Beatrice regret turning down the offer of her guest's chipolata? Tune in to Breakfast with Andy next week for the next installment of Mutiny at the Estate.